Hello everyone, this is Greyshot 170 to bring you another Company of Heroes 2 replay, brought to you by, okay, so I'm gonna be very clear on this. Thanks to H2 for doing another stealth patch without notifying anyone, or pretty much anything, about skins of all things, so that's great. So, I did the only thing I could do, because I have no Facebook or no Gmail replays that were accessible. Thank you guys for sending it in. They just, about to do all of them. Patch comes up, deletes all of them. Like, shit. Well, not only will this give me an opportunity to check out mods, but I can go on COH2 replays and pull one. And look what I found. Helping Hans, who I think I beat one time because of snipers. Luck is all you need, you two. Oh, that's nice. You guys are going with each other. Now, actually, I think, and I could be wrong here, because I started off here, I think actually helping Hans put this up, but I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. I think it was helping Hans. Not entirely sure. But anyway, I know helping Hans is a top tier COH2 player, so I figure I would commentate over his game. Check it out, see how things go, and, divert. But of course, if you want to send your own replay, you can do so via my Gmail or Facebook. Honestly, I don't have to look up replays all that much because you guys are so awesome at sending them in, but sometimes COH2 is like, hey, stealth patch, and that screws me over. In that case, this is a 2v2 on Road to Kharkov. We have helping Hans, Thrax, Gwen, and Luck and RNG, which I'll just call RNG, Luck. That way I don't mix up with, RNG when I actually say the RNG gods or something along those lines. What the hell do we have here? Alright, so I like your idea. Put heavy cover down along with some barbed wire. So far, long range, you're fine. I just feel like this is way too far back and can kind of obstruct vehicles. So maybe, I don't know, like here would be a good position. You could put the barbed wire there and the tank traps and hold off against all this and even cover on the left-hand side. That's me. That's me. Let's see. Look at RNG, and actually them are pressing pretty hard. Again, we have a Soviet and American versus an OKW and a Wehrmacht, so we'll see how things go. Overall, wow, again, we do have a MG over here thanks to the Wehrmacht player. That's going to stop the allies. And the OKW has a certain pioneer which you can rush up pretty much own. Kind of surprised that DN or Thrax put that there. Really surprised who didn't put up, farther to the front. Wow. So, does this mean Luck was the person who sent it in? Because why is it not showing anyone else? That's weird. I've never had that glitch happen. I guess Luck sent it in. Huh. Alright. Somebody sent it up. But in any case, I'm still commentating over it. So, let's see. You have a big push. And actually, it looks like they're being able to push him back. I love how he's just like, fuck that. I'm just going over this cover. Just why not? And this guy's like, yeah, let's stay here and not go for the fence right here for cover. Just keep being owned. That's a great idea. But we have a lot of riflemen coming up. Again, really close to their base so they can redeploy very quickly. Mortar coming up as well. Soviet player Hans is grabbing a sniper. We have a engineer squad going for the point. And conscripts just rushing behind enemy lines. Kubel, again, could fight that. But again, with the conscripts here, the Kubel doesn't really stand a chance. Because these guys can pretty much open fire. So, we'll see how that goes. Though, on this side, there's only 2 windows. Well, no. Is there 3? There are 3 windows, so they can just open fire, or they can just get out of the building. That's fine too, and lure the Kubo in closer. That could work. We do have a sniper on this side, and comparatively, this is actually worse than the Soviet sniper because Soviet sniper has 2 guys. You snipe them, you still have 1 guy left. But the problem is, this sniper is mainly versing, conscripts and riflemen. Which, if you snipe one of their guys, it's not as impactful. I mean, rare echelon, sure, but again, unless if you're, the good thing is he's fighting the Americans, so it's more impactful. But still, sniper not the greatest, though. As you can see, it's still doing quite a bit. So nice job, and it looks like here that Gwen is definitely pushing up and countering the enemy. Wow, please kill the echelon. Kill it, kill it, kill it. There we go. Nice shot. So overall, resource-wise, the Axis are doing a great job, and helping Hans and them are just being forced back. There is a point where you push way too much, and we can see here this may be the point. Though with the sniper actually supporting and pushing back the rifleman, it's just helping kill like a fully healed guy. So yeah, that's forcing them back a lot quicker. That scout car though could murder this, over negative cover and say goodbye to it. Ooh, good Panzerfaust, but it's still killed. And the MG will probably murder it, maybe? Kinda? Yep, it did. So, although it's not an equal trade by any stretch of the imagination, at least he killed the thing that killed your unit, so you could have some sweet, sweet revenge. And we can see here this guy's pressing up really far, managed to kill that mortar, so actually that's a good streak. And actually, with this unit captured, it doesn't matter if the allies somehow manage to recapture this fuel. This point is the key juncture point that cuts off their territory. So right now they're getting really nothing. And you can see here the Axis are getting almost three times as much fuel and twice as much munitions, which is a huge, huge bonus. And we can see here again, DNB has lost quite a lot of troops in the meantime. So whereas on the flip side, the Vermont and OKW players have lost quite a bit, and they still have a decent front line, but overall they're still definitely hurting the Soviets. Although we can see here the Soviets managed to cut off this, which again cut off their territory, so they don't get the fuel, but they're getting their fuel, well, at least until that fuel gets reconnected to the Allies. It's confusing. But that was a decent push, helping Hans with guard motor coordination. So yeah, I mean, we have some heavy mortars, stuff like that, some heavier infantry, and that can definitely help turn the tide against the OKW until they get the almost done by just overwhelming the lighter troops. And especially with penal troops, that's some heavier infantry, so combine that with anti-infantry, with anti-armor, and then some heavy mortars, and you have yourself a pretty decently powerful combo. That being said, we still have a lot of troops by the Volk squad, so that should help turn the tide. And let's see, what is that? Half track. Okay, so nice reinforce. We'll see how that goes. And then capacity. Push that back, recapture territory, and reconnect. That's good. You know, if everything goes according to plan, right before... Wow, nice half track. Right before this game, let's see, there should be a How to Americans being released and a Halloween special episode being released. So, I bring that up because I just see this, and I'm just like, burn them all. Burn them all. As something that reminded me of something that happened. Anyway, so the flame, wow, doing a lot of damage here. We can see that it's present on the battlefield, so it's actually burning the infantry even though they're in heavy cover. And we see here their health is still going down, and they're probably going to lose that unit if he stays in the fire just a little bit longer. Fire disappeared, he managed to live, very lucky. But it looks like this American player is their weak link. Unfortunately, he's not doing a great job. While Hans is doing a pretty good job of countering and pushing back the OKW player, for the most part. I mean, the OKW player seemed to push back until, you know, he gets the flame units and burns them out. The American player seems to be not being able to hold up his front line. So, we shall see. I think I'm right in saying helping Hans was the guy that did the sniper spam, I want to say. So, I mean, he can be a very pro player, and also he can be a pretty, like, jokey player. But it seems like he's trying to play cool. I mean, this tactic is something that it is a higher level tactic, because, again, you have a wide range. And, again, they kind of balance each other. This has no AT. This is really kind of not as great against infantry, so we'll see. We shall see. A lot of Volk squads, again, heavy cover. Grab that flamethrower if possible, if you want to push those guys back. Jumping over, because why the fuck not? Grab that flamethrower and hightail it out of there. Or no, I'm sorry, it wasn't a flamethrower, it was an AT. Whatever reason, I don't know why. That's like the most dropped item in the game is those AT rifles. But hey, he can actually pen armor now. Poor scout car never stood a chance. Why would you rush it in? Anyway, they have a bazooka team, so they have some AT. A lot of riflemen pushing up, so a lot of anti-infantry fire on these Volk squads. Get the hell out of there before you die. This guy can hold his own for a little bit with the SG-44s, but yeah, there's too many riflemen coming in, just overwhelming. And for those who say, oh, Greyshot, like, why do you turn the camera so I can get an awesome shot like the flamethrower unit burning all the riflemen? It's great. It's like Battlefield 1 when you get the flamethrower and it's like you feel like a god because you're just annihilating the entire enemy team. It's great. I was in that game. I literally charged someone on fire with a bayonet and killed the guy with the flamethrower. It was amazing. We can see here it looks like there was a one shot of AT hit that thing, but overall they're going to need to do a little bit more. Miss that shot. Only gets one. Probably able to back up. Although it is 3-star. Why the hell? Yeah, so you can improve sighting and reinforce radius. Mobility. There we go. Mobility, so we can move a lot faster. Rushing over here, helping turn the tide. Pioneers can fight conscripts, but again, with the extra flamethrower, that will definitely help the Pioneers win until, well, they retreat. I guess he was like, oh, let me get over here. And no. But again, he has the flamethrower unit, so he doesn't get, you know, the reinforcement radius because he can't reinforce with the flamethrower ability. More troops on the front line. Man, Helping Hans is being beaten back pretty hard. I'm actually surprised. I mean, it seems like these guys are so. I mean, Luck and Gwen are some decent high-level players. I will admit this heavy cover has helped them and hurt them at the same time because they keep going to this choke point and they just focus all their artillery, flames, everything at this point. So it's kind of hurt them, honestly. Spread them out a little bit more. I don't know. Kubel picking off a nice penal troop, going in the middle of nowhere again, but they have more firepower, so the Kubel doesn't stand a chance. If this was like a conscript squad, maybe, but not really. Let's see now. And we have Rifle Company. This is actually very similar to a replay I just did, where these two were, the same doctrines are picked. And again, the Rifle Company, you get the, what is these? Yeah, the Easy 8s, which are pretty powerful, but again, they're not great. I would say put them on the same level as like a T-30-45, where it's better than normal Sherman, but they still can't really go toe-to-toe with Panthers. They can like, fight them off a bit, but they can't win. Now, Luck win Fortifications Doctrine. If they start locking down this area and with heavy ordnance, then that could be a huge problem for the Allies. A huge problem, because right now we can see both of them. I don't see a lot of AT. I mean, like, you could get AT gun, but Helping Hans, I'm actually surprised he's not upgrading anymore. So, yeah. I would expect him to at least maybe get a half track or an SU-76, something. But, yeah, oh, there he goes. Low lay on that, but he's getting it. Let's see. Army-wise, it's about even. We have an AT gun, so at least he's prepping for armor, even though they're pretty much focusing on infantry. Let's see what you have. You have mechanized, you have mobile defense, and you have elite troops. I actually think elite troops would be better. If you're going by an infantry game, stormtroopers with STG-44s would probably be your best bet, but that's me. Mechanized assault could be good. White Phosphorus coming down that can kind of mess with vehicle sight and definitely hurt vehicles. Hurt infantry by reducing their health. So we'll see how well that goes. Anyway, let's see here. Yeah, overall, I think, let's see. Yeah, fortification, I mean, like, they don't really have a counter to fortifications. The White Phosphorus could hurt the PaK-43 and the artillery, but for bunkers, stuff like that, not really. And since they don't have a direct ordnance, they're going to have to rely on direct firepower. So we'll see how well that goes. Do you have any armor coming out? You have the truck out, and you can probably get yourself a Panzer IV very shortly. Gwen has not upgraded. He has a ton of fuel. He's probably saving up for a Tiger. He's probably going to go mechanized and save up for a Tiger if I had to guess. And that could be pretty good, unless they use the button ability, which I don't think he is yet. Yeah, there we go. The button vehicle that stops it and throws a penal charge. But we'll see. He doesn't actually have a ton of munitions to do that, which is surprising. Although, not really, because he's just been upgrading all of his infantry. Ambulance, nice job. Again, helping to reinforce. Really like the skin on that. I think that's the new... Yeah, with the, like, button-up thing. Yeah, that's part of the new Halloween update, which is why you could... which is why I can say I'm telling the truth, because this skin was part of the update that caused me to lose all my replays. So there you go. Proof I'm telling the truth, and I'm not lazy, although I kind of am. I'm sorry. Wow, that flame killed the AT gun and burned all the Americans. Jesus, how many kills does this thing have? 16? Wow, alright. I wouldn't steal the AT gun, not by any stretch, because again, you're probably gonna die if you try to take that. But your oh my god, MG42, if I can speak, tore apart that captain, so not bad. Some Panzer Grenadiers, so good against armor. We have a Major out, so we can expect a Sherman or either variety out shortly. And this guy's still saving up. Again, my best bet is he's saving up for a Tiger. He wants to rush that heavy armor. Luck, what are you doing? You have Verkenwerfer, alright. You don't have a lot of manpower. You have a decent amount of fuel. So this is one thing. I'm thinking you're saving up for a Panther. That's my assumption. Wow, an SU-76. This could be good. Oh, well, is that another Halloween skin? Yes, that is. Yeah, you can see the skull face. So, there you go. Yeah, with the two eyes and everything. That looks pretty cool. Artillery trying to push back some key positions. Really surprised. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, lack of mines. Then I look, and I find some immediately. Oh, boy. Yeah, but it looks like we have some mines, some key locations to hold back enemy positions. I'm actually curious. Is that... I think that's Soviet. But I can tell if I just hit Fog of War. No, it's not. It's actually Axis. Yep, that would make sense. That would be OKW mines. Which could be very deadly. Unfortunately not the Soviet, because it only hurts 2. But here's the thing I think you fucked up on. I get it. You're trying to get artillery to break them. And right now, it's about down the middle. So overall, you're still getting way more resources than them. But, in my humble opinion, while this artillery, as we can see, can go all the way down the map and start hitting their positions, I think, while artillery strikes there would be great, I think a Panther would have done you a little more good. But I could see the appeal of this unit. Now, again, if you can get yourself a Panther, that's fine. You know the enemy doesn't have a heavy tank yet, so that's fine. But that way you could counter lighter armor, because you don't have that. And right now, this guy... Well, there it goes. I was going to say this guy is your only armor, and then it just blew up, so never mind. Nice minefield. Push back those Americans. Nice grenade. Oh, nope, they saw it. Well, actually did a little bit. MG over here suppressing. Very nice. And you can see a nice line of sight. They was able to suppress all that. Pack 43. Watching this point. More minefields. So very good. Looks like he made sure he booby-trapped that whole area. Sniper providing some additional recon for the SU-76. Artillery coming in, trying to help break up the Volk squads. Looks like that unit might die. Yep, there it goes. Ran the wrong way around for some odd reason. But you can see here, again, they're trying to just vet up their units to really just mow them down. And it looks like here, yeah, that MG just mowed down the American troops. So you can see here, out of the two players, Hans is probably the more, like, aware of his surroundings, where this American player is kind of there. I mean, he's pushing pretty well, but I don't think he's as good. Let's see. Wow, okay, so you actually got Tiger Ace. If you get a if you get a Tiger Ace, I think you screw yourself. I truly think you do, because you reduce your manpower, and then you definitely decrease your fuel. And you can say, oh, Greyshot, he has a huge surplus. You're right. But if he does it now, long term, he's going to lose, because he only gets one Tiger Ace, and on the flip side, because he has less manpower, there's less time to reinforce, and I'm not 100% sure he's able to hold up. No, don't get me wrong, Tiger Ace is definitely better than a normal Tiger, but is that enough to win? We shall see. Anyway, your Arty, where is it currently firing? Let's see here. It is hitting nowhere. Where the fuck? Dude, hit him here. Turn that artillery, hit him there. One Arty shot right here, and I see the entire Allied line being destroyed. Oh, it would be great to see that ambulance with that camo just burst into flames. Anyway, white phosphorus pushing back the Axis further. We still have minefields. Doesn't have anything to counter that. So we can still see some pops going on with the infantry. Some decent defenses with some higher level troops. Should be able to hold up. Actually, do you have munitions, Axis players? You kind of do. Alright, you have been upgrading your men. Let's see, artillery coming in. Kind of hitting here. You're trying to hit the mortar. I understand, but I still think the ambulance would have been a better shot. I still think. Move back that thing. Still the MG. Probably move that back up. Stormtrooper is still a possibility. Again, with the G43 rifles and then add a Panzerschreck, that could be pretty good, but you're lacking munitions. I actually kind of feel like you should probably have a Pioneer or something and try to get some more munition points. That's just me. Use some of that excess manpower you have, because the OKW can't. But I guarantee you the Allies will. Both the Allied players will be like, hey, we have extra 200 munitions. Let's try to reinforce. But overall, this American player, not a huge army. Helping Hans definitely has a larger army. We can see here again, he's doing a good tactic. He has the T-70 picking off infantry, going around with the Su-76 using arty fire, and being on standby in case they do have some sort of AT. Get 300, not bad, but I still feel like he's saving up for a Tiger Ace instead of getting something else. And that's, again, he's not getting any heavy Panzer Corps, stuff like that, so we shall see how this goes. Panzer fouls nice shot, but again, the T-70 will continue to hit this thing, and while this is 5-star and will easily own the penal troops, typically, this thing... Okay, there we go, it's a draw. It has a flamethrower, which has a much better damage ratio than SCG-44s. Even 5-star units, it just deals a lot of damage. Retreat. Question is, will we lose another conscript? Nope. The Rifleman Squad manages to live, but we have ourselves a huge problem. Remember when I mentioned about that armor? What do these guys have to counter that armor? Oh, okay, he actually got a Panther. Okay, never mind. I was like, well, looks like he didn't get that Panther. Oh, no, he got the Panther in time. And also we have those Panzer Grenadiers along with AT units. So, good. And I like how he's on standby, like hiding behind the bush, waiting for it to come out. So, pretty good tactic. MG? Oh, no. Yeah, I was going to say MG holding him back. I'm like, wait a second, that sounded like an MG. Whoa, that was a nice mortar. Feel bad for your 2-star guys, but hey, not bad. I find it funny, he knows there's a minefield here, and he's like, screw it, let's get the flamethrower attachment, because why the fuck not? Panther pushing the Su-76 back. Still have the AT gun over here, which probably is going to turn and cover this way. Yeah. Overall, the Allies have gained the upper hand with unit counts. So, while, again, point-wise, they're winning, having more units definitely helps and should turn the tide. Panther coming in for a flank outside of AT range, which also helps. Can it kill? Can it murder this thing in time? Maybe. Now, does this guy have a... Now, again, does this guy have AT grenades? No. But looks like, again, with the SU-76 and the AT gun turning sides, this thing's going to retreat just fine. This guy's going to get blinds. Now, okay, SCG-44 equipped troops could murder the AT gun and allow it to live. Another AT gun, though, coming up. This Panther is probably screwed. Ah, shoot. Alright, yep. AT gun shot neutralizes it. Why you don't push without support? Now, another Panzerfaust could murder the SU-76, but no, you try to target that. Dude, no. But go and Panzerfaust this thing. No, you don't want to? Alright, that's cool. That's cool. You're literally one Panzerfaust away from murdering it. That's kind. Oh, boy. How the fuck you hit Panther? That's a good point. He was actually behind the shrubs, but it was probably just hitting the front of it. Luck and RNG is all you need. That's essentially the motto of this. Anyway, while that's going on, Brumbar on the right-hand side, like, blowing up the American riflemen, literally. Really good at killing light infantry, as you can see. But again, with the Easy 8 there, the AT guns, we should be able to do so. Oh, don't move it now. Come on. Okay, you're moving it up. I was going to say, are you moving it back? There we go. Nice AT shot. Panzer Strikes for the win. He may be slow to retreat that. Another AT gun shot might hit it, but again, we have some smoke going out. Nice attempt going for mid, but as you can see, he's lost a lot of troops in that battle. Probably kept him there a little too long. I said Panzer and you're supposed to run afterwards. I think these guys are getting way more, a lot more AT guns, or at least repositioning their AT guns over here. Good idea. Hold back the Brumbar, because that seems to be pushing on you guys, or the Allies, quite a bit. And this is where I could see some mistakes going on. First off, this artillery. It's gone 3 kills. Really? 3 kills? That's everything? Dude, I get it. You want to maybe try to hit this base. That's fine. You're not doing anything. You need... The artillery is too far away and too spread out to do it. What you need to do is hit them here. You know they're here. You know they're big and clumped up. It'll take them forever to move all this shit. Move your artillery gun, turn it right, hit right there. And we'll say, oh, Greyshot, how would he know? They literally fought a... See the amount of units with the Brumbar and everything, which is now going to die because he has no support and way too close to the front line. This guy lost a lot of units, unfortunately, in the retreat. But once again, the guy's like, hey, AT gun, have on standby. Let's not help, I guess. Alright, smoke going out, be able to retreat, and I see this as a turning point, as it were, for the Allies. You can see the Allies have way more troops. While resource-wise, resource-wise, they also have more. I was going to say except for fuel, but they just shot up. Yeah, so the Axis really need to change a method. Now, in this scenario, I could see a Tiger Ace helping. I could. If you hit run attacks and hit them hard enough and keep your troops alive, yes. But I don't, from this player, what he's done so far, I don't think that's going to work. Please tell me you're actually hitting this guy. You are, and you actually hit the... Holy God, you're amazing. Actually, no, you might be able to take out the tank. That, if you take out this Easy 8, that would be amazing. Come on. Come on, artillery. RNG gods, be on this thing's side. I want it to die. on. Oh, damn it. There, it was screwed. Because that threw the EC8 crew off balance. That delayed it going into action a little bit more. A little bit more time to figure out what the fuck you're doing. Now, again, you could jump and go for a Panther. You could do that. And I wouldn't blame you for going that. Because that way you get a Panther. And then, boom, bada bing. That could really seriously help some of this armor back. So, the problem is not necessarily the armor, it's the infantry. You can see here they have a ton of infantry. Well supported infantry. So actually, how you move this for Ken Warfare up so close, I don't know. I really moving up again with the upgrade, with the added firepower, very good. And we can see here the infantry doing a lot of damage. That's a really nice. Come, damn it. Fortunately, the EC8 moving up, and that's going to do a lot of damage. You have a nice bundle grenade, would be great here. That's a good arty strike. That caused a lot of damage. T-70, oh, that's T-76 still in repair. Managed to decrease. Artillery shot right here. Alright, that works. That's close enough. Panzer headquarters, guard. Again, Kublai adding a little bit of recon, so it holds back those troops. Alright. That was actually a good artillery strike, and I think because of that, yeah, you're now 2 stars. I was going to say, you should have gained some veterancy from that. Yeah, 14 kills, 2 stars. Storm Tiger, 14 kills, not even halfway to the first vet. Okay, so what am I saying? Oh, yeah. Very nice job killing the mortar. Again, they can murder. They are murdering this American player. But helping Hans is the thing that's helping turn the tide. Like, again, how many vetted troops he has, his wide range of forces. And now we have the Tiger Ace. And this is where he's probably going to fuck up. You have T-35 80 there. Where's your AT guns? On standby, waiting. So if the Tiger Ace rushes in thinking, I'm a boss, I'm going to kill everything in my way, it's going to die. We can see here again, fuel-wise, he's not gaining anything now, and manpower-wise, he is dropped significantly, so he should be barely able to keep up his army right now. So I really don't see him able to honestly get a Panzerwerfer. I think he should have got the Panzerwerfer and then this thing, because that way you get enough fuel where you could theoretically eventually get a Panther, plus you get something to fight the infantry and infantry blobs, which this guy has been known for. And come on, people, one Panzerwerfer shot right here would be amazing. It's not like, well, then we're wrong. I think this guy's artillery is getting closer and closer. He's still hitting here instead of hitting, well, here, which I think would be way better, honestly. Like, it's a nice idea, but hit here, dude. Hit here. Anyway, almost done, annihilating them. And we can see a minesweeper, so he's at least learning from all the mines the OKW player's been leaving around. Okay, Luck, what do you need to do? You haven't... Okay, you have enough fuel. Hypothetically speaking, you have... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, hypothetically speaking, you have enough to where you could put down a... what's the term I'm looking for? A mechanized headquarters, so you can heal the armor of the Tiger Ace, and then you could redeploy a King Tiger, and that would definitely help you guys out with a tank that, honestly, they would probably be pretty screwed to fight, because they don't really much to penetrate it. Tiger Ace getting a really nice shot. Can we go for the stun? Can we go for the... Oh, wait, no, it doesn't have that. I forgot. I swear I thought it had, like, a stun ability, but maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe the elephant. Anyway, or Stuke. Nice shot with the Verkenwerfer getting a crippling blow, but we have a Jackson, which is going to be the counter to this thing because of long-range fire from a tank destroyer. Nice AT gun, hiding behind the smoke of a tank that, you know, can't see through. Pretty smart, or dumb, honestly. Pretty dumb. Decent front line, but not really... I mean, it should be toe-toe. If you move Tiger Ace, maybe get a shot off, it should be able to hold. But like I said, get the artillery, hit here, please. Oh, actually, that was a really nice stun grenade. That actually forced them back. Really nice. Artillery coming in here. I don't know how he keeps knowing about the tanks being healed over here, but I don't care anymore. At least he's hurting the tanks as they are healed. So, whatever. Star-wise are actually still doing a really good job. They're forcing the allies down. But helping Hans is this, like, creeping terror on the right-hand side who keeps getting more and more territory. Dude, turn... Oh, you did. I was going to say turn your Pak-43. And you did. And now, one shot from Tiger... No, we're just going to... Alright. That's cool. Oh, wait. No PCs. Wow. That was a hit. I heard the hit, and it bounced off. And now, yeah, put smoke. Get the fuck out of there. They are way too close. There's too many AT grenades, and there's too many AT guns that you would have been crippled. This thing would have died. That was good smoke. That was good retreat. Again, you just need something to really start killing Helping Hans units. I haven't really seen that. You've murdered the American guy over and over and over again. But Helping Hans is getting more and more of an army. So overall, it's about even-wise, unit-wise. But again, we're starting to see that trickle-down effect where he has a lot of units dying, but he doesn't necessarily have the manpower to reinforce them all. We shall see. We shall see. Nothing but AT guns over here, which I'm surprised about. Thought maybe an MG or something would be, you know, helpful. Did you get an MG? I thought you... No, you didn't get a lieutenant. Alright. You could have just simply put down a fighting position. That might have helped. Alright. Some troops moving through. Maybe... Oh, the sniper here. We can see your sniper's at fire. Oh, wait. No, he actually could fire. Huh. I'm actually surprised he isn't firing. Don't know why. Also, usually if you don't have hold fire on, they instantly start firing. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, this thing has gotten 23 kills. So, the Stern Pioneers are, like, probably upset and want to kill that thing, honestly. It's like, probably shot enough of my comrades. It's like, yeah, let's take this thing out. But, on the flip side, he's keeping it far enough back and having a good frontline infantry. So, yeah. Nice shots with the Panzer Grenadiers, but as you can see, he has to fall back because his health is slowly decreasing, and he can't really fight a front line. A bunch of riflemen that tear apart, like, health infantry. Oh my god, just retreat. Retreat, dude. Retreat. You're going to die. You are going to die. You're going to go through white phosphorus. It's going to slow you down, and you're going to lose that unit. Watch this. Slow down. Oh, nope. It disappeared. You're very lucky you survived that long. Alright, artillery here. You know where the Please tell me you know where it is. By the way, where's your arty? Oh, you did put mechanized down. Okay. So your artillery here would be great. That would be great. King Tiger probably in the cards right now. Though you don't have much of a front line, which is probably going to suck. Pak-43, you might want to turn that sucker just a bit and try to fight that thing. We have a lot of armor we can see here just scattered about. So that Tiger Ace, well, very effective 1v1, not so great on 4v1. And we can see here they have 4 armor. Well, no, actually 5, right? Yeah, it's 385, so yeah, definitely better. Although zeroing artillery over here, that's definitely going to help turn the tide against the, well, if they could see it, against the SU-76 and everything else over here. But they're just moving him out of the way. The SU-85 and the SU-76 are like, shit, we're just going to leave the area. There's no recon. Nice shot taking out that, but again, it's being more and more crippled, and you guys are losing more and more of your front line that you can't exactly get back. This is where, again, I feel like the Pak-43 was a good idea, maybe, but unless you can start getting some kills off that thing, I don't see it. Again, one more shot with the Pak-43 could make it worth it, but you can't see. So, that's a problem. Turn the Pak-43. Turn the Pak-43. Just a little bit. Turn the Pak-43. Come on. There we go. Just a little bit. Hit the Jackson. Nope, it's out of range. Too late. Too late. Some Panzer Grenadiers holding him back, doing a pretty nice job. Oh, come on, artillery shots. Come on. Okay, decent hit. Right here would be great. Come on. Come on. Aw, damn it. Think how amazing it would be if that shot hit here and just murdered all this. There's the shot I'm looking for. Beautiful shot. Come on, hit the ambulance. Aw, damn it. At least he got 3 stars, so now and again improves range, which it decreases the area in which the artillery hits, so it's more impactful. So it's like, I want you to hit here, it's definitely going to hit there. So you finally got it, and again, we can see here, level 4 is shell accuracy and rate of fire, and 5 is just better range. So that could really start devastating their base. Because we can see here, look, the range increased. So now it definitely can hit this base. So, there we go. Penal troops trying to get closer. Trying to hit the Pack 43. We'll see what happens. We have a King Tiger, but we have a lot of varied armor, and still, helping Hans has not lost a lot. Where on this guy, still has that full army, still keeping it there, and actually gaining some. So, I think a Panzerwerfer would be a good idea still. I think that would be good, because we can see they've been congesting a lot of forces. Thrax has definitely lost quite a bit. Overall, it's still close. The better armor goes with the Axis, but the more varied units go with the Allies. We'll see in the final moments of this game what happens. We can see here we have a White Phosphorus coming in that should push back the MG. But Tiger Ace helping guard, and we have an MG bunker going here so that way they can hold it. Not a bad idea, although the Su-85 could probably annihilate it. But again, the Pack 43 is here, so maybe not. Yeah, Su-85 and Su-76. And a Jackson just going after that King. But I feel like they're forgetting about the Pack. Or, no, they just realized, and the Su-76 is like, we don't care. Plane crash knocking out a lot of American forces. I like this. And I like how they're literally on fire, but no one cares. Artillery doing some nice hits over here. What just died? Jackson died. Tiger Ace managed to get out of there. Su-85, though, takes some difficulties. Nice hit from the artillery. Tiger. Oh, they have marked target on there, so it's easier to kill. But the Tiger, King Tiger does not care. Just one-shotting that infantry, just annihilating it. Panzer Grenadiers pushing up, trying to get some nice shots. Could do a crippling blow if they can get one last shot on the Su-76. One final shot is all that's needed. Or come over here and take this shit out. I would highly recommend taking this shit out. That's probably where you want to do. Come on, one rifle grenade, one rifle, bundle grenade. Actually, retreat. It's too low on health. What the hell? Oh, ambulance. That was an awesome shot. I'm like, what are you hitting? Oh, you hit the ambulance. So that way they can't reinforce. Really smart. And that literally just threw Thrax off his entire army. He has nothing left. Like, he could probably give himself an armored unit, but the left side's pretty much fallen. But, I mean, again, on the right side, though, we look at Hans. Hans still has his army. That's the thing that, it's like, no matter how much damage the Axis keep doing, Hans still has a core group and is increasing to the point where he could fight off single-handedly probably both guys. Now, again, combined, I don't think so. We still have the Pack 43 here just out of range of the Pack 43, so he knows how far it can hit. Pretty smart. Also, we can see here that it looks like they did something to take it out or neutralize it. Not sure what it could have been. We can see here there's been a lot of artillery shells, but I don't... Oh, duh, Katusha. I'm like, artillery shells? What? Oh, yeah, Katusha. I'm thinking of an American player. I'm like, what could they have done? Oh, yeah. What the hell is coming in? What the fuck? Oh, Major. I'm like, where's that artillery coming from? Major. Rapid barrage. He ran it up to the front line, thought he could help, use some of the munitions, and Tiger Ace is like, alright, we're gonna pull back and heal. That's cool. Actually, really surprised. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, really surprised you don't have this. Looks like you just set him up. Nice. Pack 43 turning. Not dead. Definitely still be able to push back that armor, but not kill it. Helping Hans is like that zombie. Or, no, what? Not a zombie. What? Oh, shoot. Oh, he knew. He's like, that far, that close in, he's gonna be annihilated. What's that? What's the terminology I'm looking for? Oh God, there's some reference I can think of. If anyone's ever watched Justice League Unlimited, there's this thing called like a cyborg that every time they fight it, it gains their powers. So the more and more they fight it, the more and more they can't beat it. There's even a point where it's like, oh, just bring in Superman. And then, of course, it's like, no, you idiot, don't, because it will take over Superman's powers. Which I don't exactly know how you do that, but whatever. In this scenario, they keep hurting Hans, but they can't kill it. He just learns. And it's, oh, you want, he's like a Hydra. You kill a head, and he just keeps growing them back. Now he has, like, 10 heads, and he's still able to fight pretty well. They're doing a lot of damage, though. They're killing a lot of Hans's men. And overall, they're still winning point-wise, so overall, they're not doing too bad. Again, we can see here he's trying to rush up, maybe throw a penal. Oh, not penal, but what am I thinking of here? Satchel charge. Nice shot with the king. 20 kills and Tiger Ace 33. We can see here though, actually the amount of units he has is pretty substantial. He's actually being able to keep it up. So I will take back what I said, kind of. Gwen, I think that's Gwen. Gwen, you've done a fantastic job with that Tiger Ace, honestly. Plane crash for the win. You've done a really great job. And also, you guys have done a great job at initially winning, and then, again, it looked like the Allies pretty much had you guys beat, but you guys managed to turn the tide, and it seems like with the American player thrown out, Helping Han's the only guy left, and with him the only guy fighting, it looks like you guys have enough firepower, you're winning. Again, with the mark target ability and no smoke, we'll see if, they don't kill you first, but with the Pak-43 there, they can't charge, because, well, the Pak-43 will annihilate them. You gonna fire another shot? That's gonna be a bad idea. Al-Sadan could give recon if he gives. Yep, there it goes. Pak-43 getting a nice hit. Panzerschreck shot. Oh, crippling blow. Let's see here. They're trying to push, but that Pak-43 is giving that safety barrier, which is actually pretty amazing. A Pak-43 shot. Come on. Nope. Damn it. No, we have white phosphorus coming down, providing some smoke, so holds them back. Although another shot, I think, took out their... Oh, yeah, the Katusha's dead. I don't know what the hell's with this guy. I mean, what's going on? He's not doing terrible? Well, compared to Hans, this is the weak link. I mean, with his smoke ability, stuff like that, he's doing it pretty good, but this Tiger Ace is like, I'm sorry. What are you doing? Alright, he's pushing up. Pak-43, though, still there, covering his ass. Oh, okay, they're going around. So that'll take him time to turn. Doesn't mark target. He might be able to take him out, but with the Tiger Ace right there, he should still be fine. Wow, 5-star artillery. Where are you hitting? Hitting the base? No, you just kind of hitting randomly. Oh, hitting over here. All right, maybe stop the influx of troops. 2 T-30-45s rushing in. They're in a death point where it's like, Pak-43 got him. There's too much stuff over here. They're trying to kill the Tiger Ace. I understand why they're killing the Tiger Ace, but this is not how you do it. In this scenario, you don't charge. You kind of force them in, honestly. That's what you need to do. And yeah. Because the headquarters, it's too heavily defended for you guys to really advance, for the Allies to advance. And since you don't have a precision strike, you can't really remove them from this area. Maybe a major over here had been good or something. Helping Hans quits. He's like, fuck this. Wow. Helping Hans taking it. Like, again, he can't even stay here. So I definitely know it wasn't him because he left. He was AFK the first few minutes. Oh, that would explain it, I think. So the best player shows up late and that sync error detected. Oh, okay, and then this guy quit. All right, and then that's game. Sync error, aka you pull out your Ethernet cord to make it seem like you disconnected, so the game doesn't register it. All right, high level play, high level tactics to get the fuck out. Sounds about right. All right, let's see here. Gwen, I will say this, and I will stand corrected. That was an amazing Tiger Ace game, and he used it just fine. You actually balanced out your infantry really well. You didn't lose it. That's the same core group, and it seems like with that, you were just able to keep reinforcing them. So it looks like for the Tiger Ace, a sweet spot is about having a third less of an army. Now, again, that's still pretty huge, but that makes sense. If you're losing 25% of your total manpower, it kind of makes sense that you're gonna have a 25% reduction of your army size if you have the Tiger Ace. That said, was it helpful? Yes. I mean, he was able to still fight, and honestly, he probably could have gotten himself a Panzerwerfer, and he probably would have been able to deal with some of the more, numerous infantry blobs. His artillery, Lux artillery was actually fantastic. I really liked his Pak-43 as well. I do think he should have, once he got to a point, start RD'd this guy's base, because you know where he's retreating to. But I still think this was a really good game for that. Really surprised you didn't go Stormtroopers, Gwen, but still. Pack 43 was really well, and again, I saw you're going King Tiger, and you use the King Tiger really effectively. Again, really nice play with your heavier armor. Kind of crappy play with your Panther, honestly. Helping Hans, I feel like his gameplay was fantastic. I feel like, though, he was cocky. And the way I say this is because we saw that he was by himself a lot of the time, and he didn't he didn't really help out his teammate all that much. He would kind of do it, but he never was able to effectively help his teammate the way that Luck and RNG helped Gwen with his, the artillery was able to neutralize the American reinforcement point, which allowed Gwen to push up. They kind of helped each other out in that capacity. With Phosphorus, sure, it did help, but it just pushed them back. It didn't hit the problem at its source. If Helping Hans really wanted to help, he would actually do a nice artillery strike or something to kill this stuff, like the Panzer Grenadiers that were causing so much grief for the American player. Or what he would have probably done is done an effective counterattack. When the American player pushed, both Axis players converged on him and neutralized that army, which is why, again, Thrax lost all of his men. But if you do the same thing when Gwen pushed up with his troops and used all those flame troops and just burn them all alive, you could have easily thrown Gwen off his game. Easily. I'm just very surprised there wasn't as much coordination on the ally side, which is weird, but on the Axis side there was. And that really did help. I did like how Helping Hans used Mark Target. Thank you for finally using that after so many goddamn replays where everyone's like, I don't want to use it. This is an example where it's like, okay, nice job. Seriously, nice job. Not much else I could say. Terrible zeroing artillery. Again, probably with this group is they have no recon, so kind of didn't help. It was kind of too far back. But overall, there's not much more I can say. Really good game. Very good game. Anyway, Gwen got most damage and kills. I can believe it. Again, how much to your Tiger is? How many kills did it get? It got 35. So actually not too bad. Not too bad. Not as many losses as well. Helping Hans got way more damage. Again, the American player just he didn't get a good flow going. And that's the problem I feel like. He fell for a lot more mistakes, Helping Hans did. And as you saw, the Axis kind of focused on reducing the American player to leave Helping Hans left. And when Helping Hans finally did that assault, he didn't have his allied support and just the amount of stuff he had against the hardpoint. If he would have had the American player with him with a bunch of easy hits, it probably would have broke it. But because he didn't, it just fell apart. And then he's like, fuck this, I'm out. So we can see here the coordination on one side compared to the other. So anyway, that's game. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys send in those replays. And I also want to thank my Patreon supporters like Chris, Tim, Leo, and Panzerberger. But anyways, guys, this has been Greyshot 117, and I'll see you next time.